The car market's so-called stabilization feels like anything but smooth sailing for many. The recent data from Cars Commerce might hint at a price drop in new vehicles. But make no mistake, my friends, this is far from a market correction for most buyers. Although new car prices are reportedly down by a minor 1.5% since September, the benefits of these shifts remain stubbornly isolated to specific brands, leaving most consumers still on the hook for inflated prices and high financing costs. In fact, for every brand seeing slight price relief, there are dozens where the status quo remains as frustrating as ever. Inventory is indeed up, with a 30% increase year over year and new car days supply climbing to 72 days. However, if you're thinking this is translating to across-the-board deals, think again. A significant chunk of this spike comes from electric vehicles, which, despite all the hype, are languishing on dealership lots 14 days longer than average. And while Ford and Chevrolet are seeing inventory growth, it's the Stellantis brands that stand out as the real industry laggards, facing a backlog that could hint at far more serious issues. Stellantis, with Jeep, Ram, Chrysler, and others, stands out as an inventory nightmare. Jeep and Ram hover around 125 days of supply, while Dodge has a jaw-dropping 181. Alfa Romeo, holy crap, 211. These brands aren't just struggling with inventory, they're in full crisis mode. With prices slashed to make up for poor demand, Jeep prices have dropped by 5%, Ram by 7%, Dodge by 3%. This might seem like good news for bargain hunters, but the reality is more complex. Stellantis' situation may be a sign of deeper structural issues, as the company has been unable to move vehicles without steep discounts and lacks competitive incentives compared to other brands. Despite the so-called moderating trends, the market remains highly fractured. Removing Stellantis' bloated inventory from the equation paints a starkly different picture, one where most brands aren't seeing the relief that industry averages might suggest. While a handful of models like the Ford Mustang Mach-E and Lincoln Corsair and Subaru Outback appear to offer slightly more attractive financing options and inventory, these exceptions are few and far between. According to Cars Commerce's new car price index, affordability seems to be creeping up, with the index dipping by 4.8 points. But a closer look reveals that even with these adjustments, new car prices remain significantly above pre-pandemic levels. For many consumers, especially those contending with high financing rates, this so-called improvement does little to ease the financial burden. With interest rates still high and manufacturers selectively discounting only specific models, most buyers are left out in the cold. This supposed stabilization might benefit a select few, but for most consumers, the automotive market still feels like an uphill battle. As the industry heads toward the end of the year, the promise of a strong quarter seems more relevant to dealers trying to clear old stock than to everyday buyers hoping for genuine price relief. For what it's worth, you can see and find the lowest advertised prices on new and used vehicles in your area from qualified dealerships by visiting quotes.everymandriver.com. Take advantage of the 2024 models that have to be cleared off the lots to make ready for 2025s. Make, model, and your zip code. That's all you got to do on the right-hand side. If you don't find what you're looking for in your area, expand that zip code. It's real easy to do. It could be worth hundreds, possibly thousands of dollars in savings by visiting quotes.everymandriver.com on your next new or used vehicle. There's also a direct link below this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with the latest insights from the automotive world. Hope to see you next time. Today's video is brought to you by The Cold Plunge. Use discount code DAVE150 at checkout at thecoldplunge.com. Immediately save $150 off your purchase. That's DAVE150 at thecoldplunge.com. There's also a link below this video.